Hey guys, what's up? Hello, I am here. Reading the chat. Guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? आज तो मतलब streaming ही streaming हो रही है यार. अभी I was on a different stream. I just finished my dinner and here I am आप लोगों से बातें करने. And today we are trying a different thing. Jamil and I are trying a different thing. So for I think most of you know, Jamil is in the US, right? St. Louis, yes, is in the US, and there's a huge time difference. And Jamil has also started with his classes, his school. So we are trying to manage different timings where it's comfortable with him and me both. तो अभी हमने आज रात को देखा है कि थोड़ा लर्निंग होता है रात के 11 बजे ट्राई करते हैं. लेट्स सी इफ़ वी आर गुड विद दिस. अदरवाइज वी कैन ऑल्सो ट्राई मॉर्निंग्स. तो आप लोग हमें बता सकते हैं मॉर्निंग इज़ बेटर और द नाइट टाइम. यू गाइज लेट अस नो व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज़ बेटर, नाइट और मॉर्निंग, टू लर्न चेस. मस्ती तो करते ही रहते हैं, वो तो हम एनी टाइम कर लेंगे गाइज. चलो तो इट्स नो साउंड. कैन यू गाइज हियर मी? नॉट हियर मी. हाउ कैन यू गाइज नॉट हियर मी? Night is better. Of course, you guys can hear me. If you can say night is better, what is happening, guys? Okay, let me just get Jamil on the chat. Or maybe they couldn't hear you because I put you on mute.
Maybe.
Oh wait, I messed up. Here, sorry.
All right.
1 second. I need to get the chat on the other screen to read it. Just give me 1 second, Jamil. Sorry. And here you are. Now.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Hello. How are you?
Guys, I am good. Jamil OP in the chat, guys. Come on, let's start. Let's give him a good welcome. Oh, I got a super chat from Malik. Thank you so much, Malik. Guys, Jamil OP in the chat, the GrandMaster over here to teach me chess once again.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat now.
Looking at the chat.
I don't see it enough, guys. Come on.
What is this, guys? Come on, yaar. You don't.
Yeah, so we're trying different hours, so let's see if we get some viewers, you know?
Guys,
We
not
should.
Golu OP, Jamil OP. You know
All right.
Golu bit, right? Golu is my nickname.
I didn't know that actually, but now I know.
Okay. So Golu is my nickname, and Golu
Okay.
actually means Golu. It's something that's round.
Okay.
And that's a very
Okay.
common nickname in India in Hindi language. And when I was born, I was like really fat, like really healthy. So I was nicknamed Golu because I was fat, and it just stayed with me.
Destiny.
Now.
Okay.
Yeah. So now that's with me.
Okay.
Chalo. So this is chubby Jamil OP. I like that. This is good. This is good, guys. Jamil OP should be going on in the chat, guys.
Yeah.
He's super busy. He still takes our time to be with us and teach me chess, and with me, I also mean with all of you. So that's very cool, and he's super amazing because we played Fall Guys with him.
Yeah, it was so much fun, right? Like I didn't recognize how much we played, and like it was so much fun. I
It
really
was.
enjoyed it.
I think we should play that again. Maybe next stream we should do playing Fall Guys with you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, once the weekend is more free after the Olympiad or whenever, hopefully Turkey lasts longer in the tournament, of course. But once that tournament is officially done, I'll be freer in the weekends, so we can play games.
We'll have a lot more time to
Yeah.
chill on the streams. Okay.
Because of the time zone, as you mentioned, there is like a 10 hours and 30 minutes difference. So I am like having lunchtime and you're having dinner there. So it's pretty different, I have to say.
Yes, it has a lot of issue there. Okay, guys, hit the like button. Come on, I always say, जितने viewers है उसके double likes होने चाहिए. So hit the like button as well, and let everybody else also know that you are liking this stream. There's just funny comments over there. Okay, let's chess.com, right? We're going to just chess.com again.
Yeah, chess.com. Let's do some tactics as always.
Okay.
Usual.
Yeah, let me just.
Now you have to like already be like, yeah, we're doing the same thing, but that's how it works,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
it works better.
Just like me working on magic. Same tricks all the time.
But that's how we get better.
Yes.
Jamil and Sohani OP. Thank you, Ayush. Thank you. So sweet. Okay. So we're going to tactics, which is puzzles, right?
Right. Yes.
Puzzles. No.
Yeah.
Learning.
And then you do training, learning, and then
Got it.
yeah.
So I
Let's
was also doing a bit more practice on my what we say.
free time.
What I did was I was streaming that on my Discord, and people in Discord, they were like viewing it, and when I get stuck, they were trying to help me out. So I think that
Okay.
was a good practice session that I had for like few days. I did that. It worked really well. Uh,
Okay.
and by the way, guys, Cemil and I, we both are on Discord as well. So the link to both our channels and everything is in the description of the same video. You can join us there.
Cool.
So what are we doing, Cemil? Discover.
So let's try. Actually, I want to try something. I
Hmm.
want to go with all teams. I'm curious to see how it will feel like, or I mean, we will be encountering the things which we have seen before, like fork, double attack, and things like this. You will see that mate in one, and let's see if you can identify from like a bunch of different teams if the one involved is like the one something we saw before. I don't know if it kind of makes sense, but you
We
will
can
get
try.
the idea. If there is a fork, if you can pick it up when there can be everything, then that's already a good sign. So
Yeah.
it's more like doing something a little bit more advanced, although you might not have seen everything, just to see if you have expertise the ones you have seen before. It's
Okay.
a bit complicated, but just to try.
So, as much as I know, right, if I can just try and go into my memory, I don't remember all the names, but I remember fork, smothered attack, no, mate,
Smothered mate,
smothered
yeah.
mate, and pin.
Pin, yes.
Then there was one more,
We had discovered attack,
discovered attack.
right? We also saw like mate in one, mate in
Yeah,
two, stuff like this.
yes.
So we saw some concepts. We have not seen everything. We will just see how you do in the general pool, let's say.
Yeah, yeah. Let's just give me 1 minute. I'm trying to put the chat so that I can read the chat along with it.
Yeah.
I may not be able to read all, but yeah. So, honey, why are you crying? I'm not crying. Kuch bhi. Okay,
This is too
so
difficult.
I'm just gonna start.
Yes. Okay.
Uh,
I will also drink water. Okay. Fairly simple.
I don't know what it is called, but I just feel the bishop goes to c7.
So think about what it might be called if it is bishop c7.
Mate in one.
Exactly. It is a mate in one puzzle.
Correct.
It is a check and it's a mate.
Mate
Cool.
in one. Okay, cool. Not bad.
That's how you exactly get.
Resource not found. What is it
That's
saying?
okay. Just
Okay.
close. Yeah.
Okay. Here.
I like the order of questions actually. This is pretty lucky for us.
Okay.
So what are the first things we look at? Let's remind ourselves.
We look at the first things we look at is a check. So here I see there's knight over here, which can go here for a check, but then the queen will kill it.
Correct. What other checks do you have?
Correct. So the other check I have is the knight goes here.
Okay.
And then yeah, knight goes there. Yeah.
Okay, then you have to continue. Where can the king move?
The king can move anywhere. Oh no, the king can move only here to bf8, and then I
Okay.
take
Why
this
is that the only place he can go to?
because there is a bishop over here.
Okay, great. So you played knight takes and then he moved the king. Then how can you proceed?
Wait, sorry. Yeah, so the king comes to f8. Correct.
Right.
That's where we are.
And now you
Then
have to redo the whole checks, captures, threats again.
yeah, so then I'm already. Then I again go here to h7, but
That's
then
a check.
I'll be killed.
Exactly. Is that a good trade for you? A knight for a pawn?
No.
No. Okay.
So from
So
here,
what
where
other
can I
checks
go?
do you have instead of knight takes pawn? Like the first move is, let's say, good, and the second move I'm referring
I'm
to.
thinking. Maybe I can take the knight. No. Yeah, maybe I can take the knight there. So it kills me here, and then I can take the rook.
But is taking the knight there a check, a
Oh
capture?
no, it's not a check or a capture. Sorry.
Exactly.
I mean, I do feel I can take it here, but then the queen will kill it.
Okay. So is the knight on f6 your only piece which can give a check at that moment? Because remember, we have to look at all the checks, not just checks
Oh,
with one
why am I
piece.
stuck with the bishop?
Yeah, with the knight.
Oh, with the knight, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
do you remember the game
Can I like
you
just play the
played?
first move?
Yeah, you
I
can.
think the mind just works a little better. Yeah,
Sure.
now I can think.
Okay, now. Do you remember the first game you won on chess.com while I was there?
Yes.
How did that game end? Do you have any memories of
Yeah, I gave a check and then I took the bishop with the another check.
which, how did you give that second check with the bishop?
Okay, no, I don't remember that. Wow, you
You
remember that?
checkmated with the bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I checkmated with bishop, I remember.
okay. And can you give a check with the bishop now?
Check with a bishop. So, oh, I didn't even see this bishop.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And this is exactly the checkmate you did when you played the game. It
Yep.
was the same location of the king and your bishop. And this is what we mean by pattern recognition. Because you already saw this checkmate before in your life. So you should already be like, oh, I wish I had a piece which can go there. Like, that's how the brain works. Once you see this checkmate, or even a check, or whatever, you look for it. Like, you are like kind of wishing that it's there somehow.
Correct.
Because if you look at the position more carefully, you are down a queen. Your queen is not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a queen, it means you need to do something very urgently. You cannot just roam around and have fun and just hope that you win the game. If you're down pieces, generally you have to be very quick because
Okay.
what we remember is one queen alone can checkmate the king. So if you allow the game to simplify, then you will lose. So material is very important.
I think it's just it's so much more about remembering the patterns and going ahead with those. Because I now
Exactly.
remember now after I did this, I then remember, and it's also about looking beyond. I mean, you can't. I just got stuck with that night bit.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah, the thing is, most players are in like a cycle. They get stuck and they keep on calculating with one piece. And it's sometimes better to just like step aside and look at the position with a brand new perspective. And that often helps players to kind of solve the puzzle or position they're at.
Yeah.
So if you get stuck with a piece and can conclude, try to look around as well. That's a good suggestion. Because I know there are some viewers who also have similar problems, so it can help them. Okay, this is a
Okay, I think I'm just missing out a few super chats and stuff, so I'm
yeah.
gonna read that. I'm a chess player of 2000 ELO. What is ELO in chess.com?
Elo is basically the rating system
Okay.
of official rating system in chess, which is known and used worldwide.
Okay.
It just helps them to rank you in a certain manner.
So you call it ELO.
Elo, yeah. Elo, Elo
ELO.
doesn't.
ELO. I know how difficult to achieve the title of GM. It's an highest degree of human brain development. Respect, sir. Oh, that's for you. That's super sweet.
Thank you so much.
That's from Nagasai. Nagasai Reddy. I want to say that. I want to say Hindi names. Nagasai.
Nagasai.
Yeah. That's right. That's
No,
right.
that's
Like
very
दबा
nice
दे
of you.
जनता for the amazing people. बाकी RIP in chess तो है ही. Thank you, Voicebox Entertainment. I was in his stream right before the stream.
Oh, nice.
Sweet, he's here. Good to have you here, Voicebox. Um, Adiban is here. Everywhere I go, I see Cemil's face. How
It's
sweet.
amazing.
How
That's awesome.
sweet. So,
Welcome,
girl,
Adi.
thank you so much. Good to
That's
have
awesome.
you, Adiban, over here. We're going to have him on the stream as well very soon, guys. Okay. I'm going to try something. Hello, Sohani. Love you, man. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Oh.
Are you looking at the puzzle?
Yes, now I'm looking at the puzzle.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes. Now my my queen is on attack,
Hmm.
and I have a pawn behind to attack the queen. If I get attacked. If I take my rook, oops, what's this? If I take my rook to f8, this rook kills me. If this rook kills me, I can kill the queen. Then what?
Then you win. You
Then I win?
exchange the rook for a queen.
Okay, so this is sorted. This is
Good.
done.
Yeah, very nice. So there is two ways of solving this. You just went ahead with, yeah, just take the queen first. So let's see the correct.
Yeah.
And basically it's like you look at checks
Huh?
and you calculate until the end, just like you did. I give a check, takes, and then I take his queen. That's one way. The other way is, of course, realizing that the rook is doing two things at the same time, defending the back rank check and defending the queen. And we call this like an overloaded piece. It's trying to do two things at the same time. So if you distract it, this is also known as distraction, then you can pick up the piece which is hanging. And generally you want to do distraction in this fashion. You give a check with your rook, give it away, and pick up the queen. So you give up something of lesser value to pick up something on a larger value, especially on this case.
Okay.
So that was quick, actually impressive.
Yay.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I was not expecting you to solve that so quickly. But
Hey, I'm your student.
it's a compliment. Yeah, but still, you haven't seen some of those concepts. That's why. Otherwise, yeah, quick learner. Okay, this one is easy though.
Okay, now I don't know the easy one. Okay. Hey, since Samay already does chess streaming, I feel you should develop a different niche, win for everyone. And Samay has asked me to say this. Hey Dipanshu, thank you so much. Technically, Samay has asked me to learn chess also, and hence this is also happening. It's weird. Okay, here I see, if thinking aloud right now, I don't see any other move than moving the rook, of course. So I see the rook comes to a6.
Okay,
Should I do that?
I don't know.
I say no.
I cannot say no.
I
I can.
don't want like a red strike over there.
No, think about it. If you give a check, think about the previous puzzle. The rook was defending the queen, right?
Yeah.
The previous one, not this one. Now the king is defending the rook. So if the king moves, the black king, you will pick up the rook.
Yeah,
Right.
correct.
Hmm.
I
Same
can take
logic, just different implementation.
that. Got it.
You got rid of the defender and you picked up the free piece.
Yeah.
Cool. This is easy. This you'll do immediately.
I don't know. I don't like when you say this is easy, because that puts a pressure on me that, oh, I should get this in like I should get this like 5 seconds, and it doesn't happen that way. So don't intimidate me by saying it's easy.
TK, okay. I'll
I like you saying TK. Oh, it is actually easy. The queen goes to c2.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I mean it, I mean it, you know?
Yeah,
It's easy. Like for you is easy, not like for the whole world, but
Yeah, I get it.
I mean
You
it.
know your student well, so I like that.
Exactly. All right, let's keep it up a bit more with these because it's more fun
Yeah.
to just get something right.
Yeah, I really want to mention this, guys. He is a great grandmaster, but like a great chess player, a great human being. All of that. I personally have to say this. I don't know about anything else on a personal level, but he's a great teacher. Like, he knows what I have played earlier. He knows what he's taught me. Like, he comes on stream once a week, and in between, apart from chess, there are so many other things that we have been talking about, and we play games and stuff. The moment a class starts, he's just there. And he knows everything that I have done and I've gone wrong, and the games, the moves, he just knows everything that I know. And that is so cool. Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember things that he remembers of what I have played, which is so cool. He just knows his
That's
students
my
well.
type of magic. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he just knows you.
I don't think it's magic, but it's memory, I guess.
Magic is also like that. No, for us it's not magic, but for others it is. Similarly for you now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So here the instant. Oh, I'm white. I thought I'm black. Okay, so now I have to
Right.
think. Oh, rook to d8. Then this rook takes this. Then I take another rook over there.
Huh.
No, but then it will kill me.
Can you?
No, it
he
cannot
take
kill
the-
me because
He
I have
cannot.
the bishop here.
Nice
Such good
job.
placement that is.
Okay. Now what?
No, I was gonna give a gali right now. What is it? This was so not called for. We didn't plan ahead of this.
It's okay. It's okay. It's correct. If it's not correct, it would not come here. But what happened to the board? I see like the colors are changing. Different things are happening.
Oh, that's I think because of because of AB, right? AD as well. So it
Yeah,
is
AD.
like you call it AD or AB? It's Adiban Bhaskaran. It's AB. So Adiban AD. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be on my stream anymore. He can't pronounce my name properly. I don't want to go on a stream. Okay. So okay, now to think ahead.
No, he's like it's pattern recognition. Arey yaar, we talked about pattern recognition so many times already.
Okay,
Me
now you're saying
remembering
AD.
what I taught is
Okay,
memory.
AD. Okay, AD. ADOP in chat, guys. Didi gali nahi sir. AD sounds like
Abby.
Abby a girl. Acha, AB sounds like Abby a girl.
Yeah.
He's so funny and witty, man. Guys, hit the like button to the stream. What are you guys doing? 1,000 people, more than 1,000, 1,200 people watching and you're not liking the stream. What are you doing, guys? Cemil is here teaching me. Like it. Okay, now what do I have to do? I have to...
You have to checks, captures, threats. Let's focus on checks all the time so far.
check. So from here, if I get this, but it'll kill me. It doesn't make sense. This I can take nowhere.
Yeah. I'll
This
give you
stays
another.
a white.
A tip is like if a knight is like, let's say on f7 right now, it cannot give a check to the king on e7 in one move. So a knight cannot give a check to the square it's adjacent to, which is like on the side of it or up and to the side, whatever. It cannot give a check in one move.
So bishop at c5 can give a check.
Right. That's a check, and it's a mate. Good.
Uh,
All right, let's get to 10. Let's get your first 10 runs.
Yay. I wish I can able to do that.
Oh, the chat is learning.
Okay, I first thought of... Oh no, that's nice. That is right. Okay, yeah. So knight goes to f2 for a fork, and then as much I understand, the rook takes it, and then I give a check from here. Checkmate.
Yeah, that's correct. It's not checkmate, but it's
Why
check.
isn't it checkmate? It's
Because
checkmate.
he will block with the rook. That's why. You have to see all the defenses. I'm just kind of like making it more official. And now it's checkmate.
Okay.
Like if I would tell you that's checkmate, I would be lying to you. So
Guys,
it's
look,
a check. And
just
next move.
look at him.
So yeah, but you got it.
Lie. Yeah.
I don't lie. But you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, me becoming a mod in this channel is the end game. Adiban is having his own trip in the chat.
AD is just enjoying it.
Really? Do I even know how to make a mod? You know what? I actually made him a moderator.
Good luck.
So everybody, look, I have not really interacted with him personally as yet. And everybody keeps telling me he has a lot of fun. So, guys, AD is now a mod already. So here you go. Now I don't know what is it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't
Wait, what?
interacted with him yet. He actually, he actually ignored me in the airport.
Oh, that's bad.
No, he didn't ignore me. He just didn't know who I am. That's all. And I didn't say hi to him.
I was just exactly going to say that he must have not recognized you.
Hmm.
AD
I didn't
mod
say hi
only.
to him anyways. It was before he became like this top celebrity on like Gibraltar press like interview with Tanya. It was before that. Had I known that was coming, I would have immediately say hi to him.
So cool is this. ये क्या हो रहा है भाई? Adivansi, you just need to say. Yeah, Adi, you just need to say. Jamil who? Okay. Adivan is started on his own trip.
Yeah, he doesn't want to recognize me because I beat all his records. And that's why he's like,
Oh, that's burn. Oh god, that's bad burn. So cool. Okay.
all right, what is this one?
I see two things now over here. The first thing I notice is the knights, of course, from both the knights I'm noticing. Here, if I take this knight over here, no, I can't take it over there. Cancel. This one is cancel. Sorry, this is cancel. We come here now. The other knight I see over here. I take this knight over here, but then the queen kills me. Then what do I do? Then I take this knight over there to give a check to the king.
Huh.
I don't know what am I talking. No, I've forgotten what I'm talking.
Okay, let's restart the position.
Yeah, okay.
So, what are the things we have learned so far?
We have
Remember.
learned fork.
Okay.
Then we have learned pin, which I see something over here like that.
Something, yeah, there is something. Okay,
Okay,
what
okay,
else?
no. I got something. Wait. Can I like just kill the knight?
Yeah. Probably as simple as that.
Yeah. Why
Because
do?
what is this called? Remember the name. You have to encode it to your head.
What
This
is
a
it called?
discovered
Discovered
check.
attack.
Or
Discovered
discovered
attack.
attack. Something along
You know,
those
I
lines.
just feel this is so much like magic. So when we try to disappear or appear something, it's something very basic. Like maybe we have just hidden it somewhere. But people go in a long process to do what we have done in a
Yeah.
single thing. And I think I'm just trying to do the same thing over here. Yeah, just kill this. But it'll kill me. But okay, it's a check. Okay, sorry.
No, it's a check, yes. Nice.
And I kill the queen.
Yeah, I would expect so. Okay. Two more.
Also,
And I will show you a similar trap about this afterwards.
Okay, why is this Joker every season? Mahajan also a Joker? I don't know. I really don't know what's going
No,
on.
he just hijacked the chat.
Yeah.
That's it. We are just talking to ourselves. He's dominating the chat.
Okay, next. Yeah, I think it's like we are doing a chess thing and he's helping us manage the chat.
Yeah. The board is always changing.
Guys, like the stream. How many times, guys? Please like the stream. Look, AD is in the chat. Jamil is over here. I am sitting over here. If nothing, I'll just like this stream for the fun that we are having. I just like it.
Exactly.
The moment you tell them to like the stream, they're so good. They just quickly like click the like button. Just
Yeah,
don't
because most viewers just come and like they enjoy
yeah,
it.
they just forget. This
Forget.
is very sweet. Okay, so here we go. Here's what I'm going to start doing. I see wait. Knight is here. Knight goes here. But then the queen kills me. Makes no sense. Knight goes here. This kills me. Makes no sense. It kills me. Makes no sense. Knight goes here. It kills me. Makes no sense. What do I do? Wait. Let's take another. Queen. No. Bishop.
Checking all the pieces.
Yeah, so what to do?
Okay, look at bishop.
Yeah, I
Might
came
as
to
well.
bishop. I'm at bishop now. So bishop. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8  9  10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 Look, if I take bishop here, it makes no sense.
Just
Bishop
draw the
here
whole
only.
arrow until the end.
Yeah, bishop here. Bishop here. No, the queen will kill me.
Yep.
Bishop here.
Okay. Go one more. Maybe you will end up somewhere.
Yeah.
How does that look like?
Yeah.
Good, no? At least it's something. It attacks the rook, it traps the rook, you take a piece. Remember, this is a capture. It's like the fastest way of seeing this is what can you capture? Because you cannot give any checks, right, in this position.
Yeah, I was first checking the checks. So, yeah.
And check doesn't exist. So what is the next thing you want to do?
Capture.
Check the captures.
Yeah.
And you have 3 captures here, as far as I see. One of them is with the bishop, 2 of them is with the knight. If you check with the knight, you cannot win anything. Like the captures you do with the knight loses the knight.
Loses the knight.
So that's why the third capture is take with the bishop. And
That's
the
it?
puzzle ended. I was actually thinking if the game would continue, but no. Alright, one more. Let's do one more run. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is so nice.
Look at you. Don't pressurize
This you
me.
should know immediately.
No pressure, Suhani. No pressure.
No pressure, but you should know this immediately.
Okay, this goes bishop to b4.
Okay, and what happens if the king moves to the
King
right?
King moves to the right.
To D.
King moves to the right. Then what do I do? King moves to the right. Then what do I do? You know, I was cool with this. Now you just like put me under pressure by saying I should know this in 1 minute. How can I know this in 1 minute?
You should know this in less than 1 minute.
Immediately, you said.
By like looking at it.
Oh, wait.
Draw his move so that you might forget, like you made your move and make sure you show, yeah,
So he comes here.
exactly, only move.
Yeah. Then what do I do? I just take the rook up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, what
Does
is you
this not
thinking
remind
that?
you the last lesson we did?
It's just, I feel it's easy. It's just that you put me under pressure. You like,
We did the same puzzle.
Yeah,
in
got
just
it.
different implementation. Okay.
yeah, got it. My bad.
We'll do
Sorry.
a quick reminder now. Okay. So
Are we
that's
doing
good.
more or we are doing something
No,
else
no.
now?
You check the chat and go to live chess in the meantime while I set up the whole thing. Let me know.
I'm on live chess now.
Okay, I will invite you to a board.
Okay, I'm talking to the chat till then. Wow, kya baat hai. Video.
Okay, I think I invited you.
Oh, I don't see an invitation message here.
Really? Okay. Let me see once again. Can you look again?
I think there's some connection issue in my end. Let me check.
What about
no, yeah.
now?
No, I got it.
This, of course, this is a nice game. I showed this in Sagar's stream. It's my only win in the Olympiad so far. But it was against very strong player.
Okay.
But, so to remind you of the last puzzle and the concept, just to like brush it up, this is what we saw last week. Last
Yes.
time. It was not last week, I guess. So how was that? Knight went up, queen went here, and then black played the pawn up, takes, check, there, takes. We saw all this, so I'm not
Yes.
explaining
Yes,
it.
I remember
And after
this.
black took with the knight, white played queen d8, and after king takes, we played bishop g5. Just like you played
Correct.
bishop b4, it's the same idea. King went to e8, and it was checkmate. Same pattern. Like absolutely the same pattern, no differences at all. Sack the queen, give it double check with the bishop and rook, and if king would go there, we had bishop checkmate.
Yeah.
So that's one of the puzzles, and this is how you kind of do the pattern recognition. And the other puzzle we had in this session was about a discovered check, right?
Mate, huh?
And discovered check and discovered attack and everything. So this can happen in one of your games also. Let's say you played e4 with white, and your opponent responded with e5. And this is the most common response, as you can
Yeah.
probably see in your games. I know you have tried this also, and it's a quite good weapon to start with. But the usual way of playing is developing a knight and attacking the pawn.
Yeah.
And some players, I mean, definitely you will have this in your life. They want to copy whatever you want to do. This is like in every game. Like whatever you do, someone will be copying you, as if it's a good strategy. So let's say your opponent
Is
copies
it a good
everything.
strategy? Is it a good
It's
strategy?
not. Like
Okay.
it's generally not, but it depends. Like sometimes it's fine, but it's not really like fine.
Okay.
So like your opponent, let's say identical, copies everything you do. You take the pawn, he takes the pawn. Okay. And here the good move here is to play queen e2. So you are attacking his knight, and he might think if I go my queen here, he will take my knight. Right? It just makes sense. And he cannot take it because you take back. So this would not make any sense if he
Get it.
literally copies everything. So one might tell himself, okay, since he's attacking my knight, let me move it back. And now, does this ring bells to you? You saw this in the puzzles already, but does it look similar at all?
Yeah, discovered attack.
Hmm. How would you do it?
I would take the knight to. Oh, wait. Because if I was thinking of d7, but then the king can just move there. So I
Okay.
have to take. So yeah, knight to g6.
So knight to g6 is good because you give a check and you pick up the rook. This is
Yeah.
absolutely fine. There is something even better than winning a rook. What is the
Winning the
better?
queen.
Hmm.
c6.
Absolutely. Just like in this puzzle you had before. You
Yeah.
took the knight with the discovered check and you take the queen. So is this a coincidence that so many of these happen and there are so many examples of them? The answer is absolutely not.
No,
And
but
that's what we mean.
sorry, I just have a
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. Go for it.
So here, if I am black, what would I play? Should I take my knight ahead
If
or
you're
my
black, don't
bishop?
end up in this situation, please. Because if you're black, since your opponent is giving you a check, you have to block the check. Because the king does not have any squares to go. So you have to block with the bishop or with the queen. Because if you block with the knight, it's a free knight, right?
Yeah.
So I would, if I'm in this situation, I would play bishop here. But of course, after queen is lost, the game is lost. So that's why this would be it. But I will continue it for you just to show you a funny point. Okay.
Okay.
So let's say he took, right? And white goes d4. It makes sense, right? He's playing the pawn up and opens up the bishop. Do you think
Yes.
it's logical? Well,
Why?
and
It
black
is.
goes rook here.
Because we're opening up for bishop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say here, because white is scared of all this happening, he moves the queen out carelessly. You never know what people are capable of doing. Is this a good move or a bad move? I'll flip the board. If I flip, will you also flip it? I'm not sure. So I flipped it. Does
No,
it look
it
the same?
hasn't flipped for me.
Okay. So if you want to flip the board to think from the black's perspective, there is like, if you go on the right top of the board, there is like this settings button. So just next to the button. Yeah. Below that, don't press it. Below that, and the third icon, yeah, flipboard. Excellent. So here, black to play.
No, I see. One thing that I see is the why I feel. I mean, I don't know. I feel it's bad because it just my king is out open there.
Okay, but we need to be more concrete. We're down a queen. So it is out open there, but how does black take advantage of this? Remember the puzzle you did?
The black can take advantage of it by just moving the bishop. Its mate
Where?
to b4.
And if king moves?
King moves here. My this goes there. My rook goes to e1.
Absolutely. So you see that this is already the third example of the same mate we came up with out of nowhere.
But then
First, you encounter this
why would
in
the
puzzle
queen not kill the bishop?
because it's a double check.
Oh yeah, double check. Yes.
That's the power of double check. You give
Yeah.
a check with two pieces at the same time. So even if he gets rid of one of it, the other one is also there.
Yeah.
So that's why he cannot block the check with the bishop either, because it doesn't even let me do it, of course, because it's a check here. So that's why it's not allowed. And white has to be careful, That's why you should not go bishop queen c4. You should actually play moves like bishop e3. But after that, of course, white is completely winning because he's up a queen and he will just develop his knight. I don't know, get rid of, put his bishop somewhere, castle short. Like you can put the queen here, it doesn't matter. Like whatever you do at this point, up a queen, you will be able to win.
Yeah.
But you should always watch out for the tactics you have seen before.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
It does.
Okay, great. So this was the tactical component of it. So I want to do some endgames today. I know it's not the most fun because endgames are always like no pieces left on the board. But just to do it, we have to kind of go
You're
through
setting
it.
up the board. I'll just read the chat till then.
Yes. Okay.
Come on, guys.
I set the board.
Oh,
Great.
I don't know what. Come on, guys. You're acting like Cemil now completely. Oh, what is happening?
What is happening in the chat? Is AD like taking over?
AD has taken over. AD is just taken over. We are on the end game now. Oh, I respect Sohani, so I'm not spamming my channel link. That is so sweet. Guys, please subscribe to his channel. I need to go and subscribe to his channel first. I
To
will.
whose channel?
AD's channel.
Yeah.
I was waiting guys, we are in the end game now. I was waiting all day to say this comment. This is so
Cemil can be funny. That's new. Come on, man. I'm like the funniest person on this planet. Absolutely.
No, you are funny.
Yeah. It just depends on the context. He clearly has never played Fall Guys with me.
Oh, damn. Guys, I can say it, yeah, it's okay. If you want to see Cemil giving galis in Hindi, you have to watch that stream. A grandmaster doing that was like, oh my god, it was so
Yeah, because it depends on the context, It's not like
good. You're super
I
fun.
should be hilarious all the time.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is an endgame position. Of course, I realize that there are only kings. And the idea of this is that this we call opposition, which you will hear a lot. That's why I want to introduce the idea. When the kings are separated by one square and they are looking at each other. So this is what we call opposition. Does it make sense? So if the king would move here and the king would go there, we would say black takes the opposition because he is the one matching, like facing him.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So for example, there is also another way we can talk about opposition. It would be this one. So this is what we call distant opposition.
Okay.
And distant opposition is when there are like 3 squares in between the both kings and they're on the same file.
It has
Not
to be
that
3 only?
Yeah, 3 only. Not 2 and not like 4. It's 3.
What if there are 2?
If there are 2, it's not called anything.
Okay.
This is just nothing. So this is opposition. That's distant opposition. These are just terms which appear in endgames. That's why I wanted to just introduce it. So, very basic on endgame. Let's start. Hello?
I think there was some lag.
It happens, but I think we're back.
Yes, we are back.
Cool.
1 second, I'll just get you on the stream. Okay, can you just give me a minute? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I can do this.
I will say
Okay.
justice for Cemil.
I need to hide self-view here. Okay. So guys, there was I guess some internet lag, but we are back now. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Opposition with a pawn.
Yeah, last time we said what an opposition was. Maybe they missed it. I think
I
they
think
heard it, right?
AD started spamming his YouTube link. Maybe that's why the lag happened.
Of course, I mean, he had to break something. He totally broke it. Bye
Okay, go
for
for
now.
this. Let's do this.
Okay. So I was asking you before the lag, why
Hmm.
do you think pawn endgame can be important? Like, why do we care if the pawn endgame is winning or drawing or something? Or how
Because
can a pawn and pawn just even win the game? That's the main question, I guess, to ask.
I mean, I mean, according to me, any piece that you have more than the other member can help you win the game. No.
Yeah, but what, like, let's say if this was only a knight, we would not be discussing this position because a one knight only does not checkmate the king. So, like, you can put whatever you want, there is no checkmate. Like, you can ideally put everything. You can put this here, there, like, just not possible. And you can put a bishop. Bishop alone doesn't checkmate. Or
Possible
bishop
because they
here.
both move one steps and this one can kill straight and this I don't know. Maybe we can push the other king in the corner and
So
give
the
it
thing is, the
checkmate.
pawn can promote, right? That's the
Oh
thing.
yeah, okay.
A
What's wrong with
pawn
me?
can become a rook or a queen depending on the situation. And that's why a winning pawn endgame is very important because if that pawn gets to promotion, then it can become a queen or a rook, and you can checkmate with the prior knowledge you have. So let's say this position is um, black to play. I will ask you your opinion first, just to get you thinking. What is the evaluation of this position? Do you think it's a draw or white is winning? Black can obviously not win because he doesn't have enough pieces, right?
White
So
is
do you think
winning
it's okay, white is winning, and why?
because in this position, um, the only move, no, not the only.
It's black
So,
to play, by the way.
yeah, so black moves backwards,
Okay,
maybe
let's say.
to
Okay.
c7. No, not c7, sorry. Yeah,
Sure,
maybe
c7, it
c7.
doesn't matter.
c7, yeah, it
Let's
doesn't
say
matter.
c7. Okay.
Yeah. So pawn moves, oh, sorry, king moves to c7. Then
Then
then white king moves to c5.
mm. Then
Okay, all I'm trying to think over here is push the king below or to the corner so that my pawn
okay.
can get promotion. That's what I'm trying to think.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should be thinking. So you're trying to support your pawn in a way that you want to get it to the end, right?
Correct. And it doesn't get
But
killed.
and it doesn't get killed. So that's why the king is always next to or behind or right, yeah, or somewhere around. But I will tell you that this position is actually a draw. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
win.
Okay.
And in fact, it doesn't matter where the black king goes, but the much more like um, let's say cultured way of playing this endgame is to go back here. And the reason is, remember what was opposition? It's basically the kings separated by one file or one square only,
Yeah.
and they are just looking at each other, right? So as the white player, if you want to make progress, you need to go king here or there, king e5 or king c5. Correct?
Yeah.
So what black does is, whichever square you go to, I will face you and I will get the opposition. So if you go king e5, I will go king e7 and I get the opposition. And generally, getting the opposition is a positive thing. So you want to do it. Like, instead of going this way, which would be a bad move, and we will see about that, you
Which
go
way?
right.
I can't see your arrows, huh, by the way, in case you're making
You can't see
those.
the arrows. Okay.
No.
If you would go king c7, let's
Yeah.
say, this would be bad. Wait, are you still at the board? Let me
I
see.
am at the board. Do you
Are
want me
you?
to refresh?
Yeah, refresh
I'm
and
allowed
let's
to
just.
move, it says. So if I go to c7, do you see my move?
No.
Okay, let me refresh.
Let's Let's try this again.
I just clicked refresh. I'm going to live chess. If you could send me the link again.
Okay, I'll send it to you again. Let's just make, because you should see the arrows. Sad. Okay. What about now?
Accepted.
Okay. So, as the player who wants to get the opposition,
Yeah.
here. That's what we were saying. But if you go there, this is lost. And we will see why it's lost. But let's first of all understand how to make a draw before learning how to lose.
No. So
you
what we
get the
did right
opposition.
now was the king went to c7 and the white king came to. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. I understood what you were. We were good. Yeah.
Okay. So first we played king d7. The reason
Yeah.
why we did this is we anticipate white to go from both flanks. So whichever side he picks, we want to meet him, right?
Okay.
Are my arrows visible now?
Yes, they are.
Okay. So whichever side he picks, you will just pick whatever, like right across. So here, here, and since his king doesn't really have a way to go forward, he would push his pawn, right? So he goes there, he goes there, and it looks like he gets the opposition. And now it's very important to make the right move. You go king d8. Why do we go king d8? Because
For the
same story.
opposition. Yeah.
Whenever he goes to any side, you want to pick the same side. If he goes there, opposition, pawn push, king in front of the pawn, so he doesn't promote. And now white has to make a choice. If he leaves his pawn anywhere, like by going to any of these squares, my arrows are like bad now. But if he goes to any of these squares with his king, you will take the pawn, right? And it will be a draw, because king versus king is a draw. But if he plays this, now you don't have another level to go up. Like you don't have the d9 square, which is not there. And this is called stalemate, because you don't have a legal move. You cannot go here, you cannot go there, not there, not there, you cannot take. So all these moves are illegal and you are not under a check. That's why it's a draw. Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So recap. When you get a pawn endgame like this, when there is a pawn in the middle, when your kings are in opposition, and there is a pawn in the middle, then you just go back. And whichever side he picks, you go to the same side. So let's see it from this side now. What would you play?
The king goes to c7.
Yes, and after check,
It goes to b7.
where?
b7.
B, here?
Oh, sorry, d7.
Because you want to be in front of the pawn.
Yeah.
And after this,
d8.
d8. Absolutely correct. So
So
you should never
stalemate.
forget that. You have to go to d8. And if king, let's say c6 this time, because last time we did this.
Doesn't matter, c8.
c8. Take the opposition. Check. King there, king there. And let's see why this is so important. Like you might feel like going there. And you should know why this is bad. The reason this is bad is now I go king e6. I am not forced to push the pawn. You open my path. And we can call this like outflanking, because he cannot come back here. And the huge problem is, once he goes king d8, what do you think white would play in this position?
The pawn d6.
What do you think about this move, pawn d6? Do you think it's a good move based on your previous knowledge or not? Let's say white goes pawn d6, right? What would you play with black?
The other option is that you can bring the opposition, but how will it benefit the white?
Okay, that's a good question. So d6 is actually wrong, because after king e8, this is what we already saw. This is what black wants, stalemate. So since you know this is not good, already you're like, I don't want to play this because I know it's a draw. So let's see what happens if you get the opposition, right?
Yeah.
And now you're asking black, pick a side. Because remember, taking the opposition is always better. It's good for you. And you're like, okay, where do you want to go? Here or there? Whichever side black picks now, white goes the other way. and now the pawn's corridor is open, it will promote. You move the king, I push the pawn, king goes, I push the pawn, and you cannot stop it. Why?
Okay.
Because your king is in a completely random place. It has to be in front of the pawn, not next to the pawn. Because the pawn will go forward. If there is nothing in front of a pawn, it can just go straight. And you
Correct.
should not allow this.
Okay.
Similarly, if he goes king here, now what do we do as a white player?
I would take the king to c7.
Great job. And let's say king up.
I'll take the pawn to d6.
Awesome. Let's say I go king here.
I'd still take the pawn to d7.
Absolutely. And whatever he plays next move, now?
I'll just promote the pawn.
Absolutely. And then you do the queen checkmate. And that's why you first learn the pawn checkmate, like queen checkmate. And
Yeah.
then you learn how to checkmate with the rook because you might not be able to promote. Then you learn about pawn endgames, which is like potentially future queens or rooks and stuff.
Yeah.
So this is something we have learned now. And this is very important because whenever you encounter this position, yes, it's a draw and it doesn't matter who is to play, but black has to be very precise. King d7, king e5, king e7, always take the opposition. Don't go to the other direction and stay in the middle. If you go to one side, I follow you on the same side.
Yeah.
And it's a draw. And that's the key.
Hmm.
And what we also learned, and actually I will underline this because it was in the middle, this position, which we got by black not playing to the right direction by king c7,
Yeah.
we went there, black played here, and white played king d6. And this position is winning regardless of who is to play. So this is very important. This
Why?
position.
What if the? Why regardless? Shouldn't? What if?
So this is,
Okay, let me
yeah,
think.
it's a
What
very
if
good
white
question.
goes
Very
to
confusing.
e6?
Right.
Can we do that?
So
Can
you
we just take the
understand
white
why
to
it's
e6?
winning if it's black to move, right?
Yeah, no, I feel it is winning if black to move is there. That is for sure. I'm thinking,
That's
what
for
if?
sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's for sure. So that's what we did right now, correct? Because
Right.
our king goes in the opposite direction and pawn gets the way to get promoted. I'm thinking
Right.
of if white has to play, then let's say white goes to any of the sides. Let's say it goes to e6,
Okay.
and
And
this one takes opposition, so e8.
okay. Right.
Then it brings the
And
pawn to d6.
Great.
Oh, okay, I get it. Ha, okay. It regardless it wins because now whatever direction this goes, the king will go in the opposite direction.
Not quite actually,
No, like
because
what if the black king goes to f8?
if black king goes to f8, you push the pawn straight.
Okay,
Because
cool.
you cannot cover this, I go. So you have to stay in front of the pawn. But now you push the pawn again, and I opened up a square for your king. And you have to go there because it's not stalemate. You wanted my king there. And after you go there, I push my king up and I promote the pawn. Does it make sense? Or is it complicated?
No, it's making sense now. No, I was thinking why can't we promote, but it'll kill it. So yeah, it makes sense now for me. So now where
Right.
will this king go?
So
Black king can go anywhere. Okay.
it can go anywhere, but you just promote. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the key position is this one. This wins regardless of who is playing. And the reasoning behind it is after king goes to e6, king goes to e8, pawn goes to d6. And this position, like this one we're looking at, it is a draw only if it is white to play. But since white's last move was pawn d6, it's black's turn. So you're like, okay, now you have to make a move. If it was my move, yes, I push the pawn, you bring the king, and it's a draw because
a
I
draw.
have to make an
Stalemate.
additional move.
Yeah.
But now you are the one who has to make the move. And once you go there, I push my pawn. You have to pick one side, and I go straight because I support. And this is very important because if you go somewhere else with the king, you lose your pawn. But
Yeah.
luckily, this move wins.
Wow.
Good. Yeah, this is
So
important.
we learned how to mate with king and rook, king and queen, and now king and pawn.
Well, we are learning which positions can win with a pawn, because
Yeah.
we also learned the draw, right?
Yeah.
Our initial example was when the king was here and there. So this was our very first example where we said this is a draw regardless of who is playing. But we have also seen a case like this one, which is winning regardless of who is to play.
Regardless, yeah.
So,
Oh, I
and
think
one
this is
important, one more additional thing I will add for the pawn and game, this one, is that we are talking about the pawns in this side. So, like, I will just generalize it a bit. So it's from knight pawn to knight pawn. The side pawns, or what we call as the rook pawns, don't doesn't have anything to do with any of the rules we have spoken about. The rook pawns, if the king is in the corner, it's always a draw. No opposition, nothing. Like you don't have to deal with any of that. So
yeah.
if I would shift everything to the rook side, this would be a draw.
Okay.
Why? Because remember in that previous example, if you can remember, there was an escape square
Yeah.
for the black king.
There's no
Now
movement.
that doesn't exist. So if you do this, let's say he responds, you push, just like what we would do before, the king doesn't have a square before A file. There is nothing on the left. So that's why it's a draw.
Doesn't make sense over
So
here.
with
Yeah.
the rook pawn, you are much more comfortable. Just stay on the corner. Like if your king is, let's say, here and there, all you have to do is run to
That's a
your corner.
confirmed draw though.
Yeah, that's a confirm. Like if you're staying within these two squares,
Yeah.
this is draw. Of course, if you go here, this is bad. Why? Because pawn goes and it goes
Promotion. Yeah.
and it lost. So that's the idea of the pawn end games. We are mostly considering the cases like which are related to these pawns,
Yeah.
this square. So if you were to think about it, this position, let me ask you a quiz. Do you think this is a win or draw?
This
Quick
is a
quiz.
win regardless of whoever plays.
Absolutely. That's
Yeah.
absolutely right. Winning, this is a bit more, I should say, trickier, but it wins.
Yeah. It wins because it has an escape thing where it can go opposite and then the pawn can get promoted.
Right.
Huh.
Let's say it's white to play. How would you win? There are many players who potentially mess this one up.
Wait, if there
Trust me.
is sorry, white to play, then
Yeah, how would you win if it is white to play?
uh
This one is actually quite annoying.
king to I take the king to c6.
Okay. Let's say I go king here.
Yeah, I take my pawn to b6.
Let's say I go king here.
I take my pawn to b7. I take my king to... Oh! Damn, I missed it! Oh, I
This
missed
is the magic
it!
of pawn and games.
Oh my!
This is
Oh
the
my!
genius
Shit!
pawn and game.
Okay, no, I want to do
Because
this again. I want to do this again. I could have won. Where did I mess up? Okay, please don't tell me. I really want to find this out. I was so confident I knew this. And you know,
yeah,
with your
that's good.
face, you were so confident that I'm going to mess up. You were like, this is gone. This is
Yeah,
gone.
I was sure that if you would get it on the first attempt, I would be impressed.
Ah. Okay, I'm missing out a lot of super chat also, but thank you so much for everybody
Now
who's
this
super
was a
chatting.
demonstration of the magic, and now it's learning.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Okay, no, I want to focus on this. Where did I go wrong? I was so right. Wait, let me think again. The king goes to c6, or if I should try the other way.
What happens when you do the four card trick on me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He's a fantastic teacher, guys. He's amazing. Okay. Okay. King goes to c6.
Okay, do you want me to move it?
Yeah, if you can, that'll be nice. Where is this? And then the pawn has to comes to b6.
Hmm.
King comes to c7. No, it's not in the
Yeah, but
check.
I don't have a move. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
stalemate.
No, not this, not this. Wait.
Try
Oh
again.
god, what is this, guys, yaar? What is this behavior? I mean, okay, let me try king to a6.
Hmm. Yeah, let's say I go there.
It's the same, pawn to b6.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. You changed your move also. Uh, it's again
Completely
going to
different.
be a stalemate if I move the pawn ahead.
Why?
If the pawn goes ahead, yeah.
No, it's not stalemate. He escaped.
Yes,
And
okay.
now?
Now I take king to a7.
Absolutely. And now you promote.
Yeah.
So the only way to win is by going king to a6
Yeah.
and not king.
Oh god. And I was. Oof.
But the thing is, let's say you go king c6 and he
Yeah.
goes king a7 and you realize that you messed it up, right?
Yeah.
Like sometimes things go wrong.
Huh.
But here you have a way to recover everything. You go king c7, king a8, and you come back.
Acha, okay.
And after this, you shuffle the pieces, but you're back in the same situation. So now you don't go there, you go to the left, king a6. And this is winning. Amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
And often people wonder why the hell do we learn all this? Yeah, it's just basics and none of that will happen. This same
No,
position
yeah.
happened to me in my game in 2012 in Turkey. We were playing the Olympiad and it happened. And I played the king to the side and I won the game easily. But the moment I put my king to the side, my opponent resigned. But if I would play the king here, my opponent would have continued the game because
Continued.
it still has chances to make a draw. So one last time I will just remind everything that a pawn and the h pawn, or what we call the rook pawns, are a draw if the king is on the corner all the time. And the general rules apply to all the pawns which are in this lane, from the b to g file or the knight pawn to knight pawn. The only tricky ones to win with are the knight pawns. So this one or basically the other side. So where would you go here? Quickly.
h6.
H6, absolutely. Definitely not F6.
Yeah.
So this is the way you would win it.
Yeah.
And the rest is easy. Honestly, if you were to shift everybody one like here, now you can pick anywhere. You're
Yeah.
not in any problem. So you can just go there, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it's the same idea, same concept. But remembering this pawn endgame together with these types of pawn endgames is very important because you will face so many of these. And face as in like in practice at least.
Yeah.
And in top level, definitely. Like in any level, if you can do the right transition between the middle game or like the end game, like some things are happening, and if you can transition to these, then you're safe. That's why you learn about it. It's basically like learning addition and subtraction before you can do multiplication.
Absolutely.
Same
Yeah.
idea. Because in multiplication, it's still some sort of addition in some way.
Yeah.
So
No, but this
that's
one's
the
very
idea.
interesting. But it's
Yeah,
very
this is
tricky. It's very tricky to. I mean, I need to do it a few times for it to get into my memory because
yeah.
there's so much chances of like messing this up, especially when you're playing under pressure and the time limit going on. It is very tricky, I believe. I think you just need to keep playing it and get into these modes again and again to get the hang of it.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the idea. I mean, at first it will be awkward, but then it will be like it will be second nature.
Yeah,
So
I'll get
it
used
will
to it.
make a lot of sense. And you can apply this in many, many different positions. So we saw this one, right? We saw this. There can even be a position like this. I'm pulling everything, same
Yeah.
configuration. Instead of up, it's just like down on the white side. So same idea, but this is not winning regardless of who is playing. This only happens on the um, sixth rank here. So this, for example, is a draw if it's white to play, and
Yeah,
it's a
because we
win.
keep pushing down and then it becomes a stalemate, correct?
Yeah, basically, in a way. But yeah, if it is black to play, for example, this position is winning. And the idea is basically if he picks this side, what would you do?
I'd pick up f3.
F3 still wins, but it's better to go to F4,
Okay.
forward.
Yeah, so
And if
push
he
him
goes
behind.
there,
Yeah, okay.
right, then you can go like King E4. That's the only move.
But shouldn't
And
I
now
get
let's see.
shouldn't I also get
No, the
my,
pawn can stay. The pawn is just the
okay.
better is like it's far away because there will be other reasons too. Now you pick your side again, king up,
Okay.
and let's say he goes there, and here you can make multiple moves to win. But the best probably way is just to keep the opposition going,
Yeah.
right? Bring the king, he goes there because your pawn can just run like in a imagine it's like the red carpet, it just walks through it. Once you set it up, the zone with the king, the rest will be easy. And now the king comes here, and probably it's a good time to already start pushing your pawn. You push there because you know that this position is winning regardless of who its own move.
Okay.
You already know this. So from there, you can bring that knowledge here and you try to get to this position
Yeah.
and then you win this. So few achievements. And if it is white to move, sadly it doesn't win because the guy takes the
We'll take the
opposition
opposition.
and he will take the opposition forever. And the moment you push the pawn, guess what? We already saw this type of a position before. And it becomes automatic. Like realize how I'm not even thinking about any moves because I know that whichever side I go to, I have to take the opposition, and it's a draw. Just speed it
Yeah.
up everything. But you can follow at this point. You know it,
Yeah.
and it's just as you said. Like now you know it. It's about are you going to remember it 3 days later? That's the problem. Not
Yeah.
problem, but like the task, I should say.
No, like
And
this
that's
thing also comes a bit in terms of understanding the logic, because the logic is in the first move. The thing is when you
exactly.
have to when your logic applies in the third, fourth move, and I think that's where your entire confusion starts. Like especially the one which I had to do with the corner bit. Now that those movements become they become a little more difficult to remember. But I think
Yeah.
that's what the game is about. You just keep playing more and more.
Absolutely. I mean, the thing is like you understand the concept, but also like you cannot memorize it. You have to understand the idea, and there are things which are facts, like it is there, but there are things which you have to kind of like use the knowledge you have to implement something different. That's the
Yeah,
key. Like for example, another position which comes to my mind is this one. Have we seen this? No.
but it's similar.
Right. It is similar, but it's not the same. And many people are like, man, I have not seen this in my life. How am I supposed to do it? But it's not like that. You know the basics. Like, do you see the basics? And you should be able to figure this out. Let's say it's white to move. How would you proceed with white?
If it's white to move, I think there are two moves. I can either move the king to the side, or I can just take the pawn ahead so that it gets the move. Black gets the move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So which one do you think is the right way?
I think let's take the pawn ahead.
Absolutely. Because why? So we said that taking the opposition is very important. And also that means losing the opposition is bad,
Yeah.
right? Because we technically did not take the opposition. We're looking at each other, right?
Yeah.
When I make a move, you have to step aside.
Yeah.
And the moment you step aside, I pick the other side. So I go there.
But it can also
And I
just move
repeat the process.
behind.
If he goes behind,
Yeah,
take the opposition. Push him.
that's what. Correct. Yeah, I got it.
And that's
And the
the idea.
same thing
And then
gets
you just,
repeated.
yeah, it's like an endless cycle, yes.
Yeah.
It just goes on forever.
Wow.
And yeah, this is
I'm gonna be super honest. I'm gonna try. I have to do this like a few times to remember it well. It's not something that okay. I've just done this. I'm gonna remember it. But I think
yeah, I know,
it's the
like
same.
try the pawn on, let's say, on the C file, on the F file, on again on the G file. Like try it on different files, put it on the H file, like work like in different ways. Try to like move it around. Let's see if you can actually recall it. Because once you perfect these, the thing is you might be eventually able to perfect it. But the thing is, there will be some occasions where this position happens on the sixth move of one variation, hypothetically speaking. And you should be able to like um, see that in advance and decide, this is a draw, without even calculating further. You should be able to conclude. And that's the toughest part. Not like
Yeah.
you as in like you, but like in general, that's how chess works. You see a position from advance and you're like, I know this is a draw. I don't need to calculate it from over. It's a fact that it's a draw. So that's the solution.
Yeah. I think that's gonna take a little while for me.
It will take a while, but this is the fun part of chess, in my opinion. Learning theory, basically theory of endgame, is what's kind of what I think is, or the fundamental knowledge. It's just very fun because you're learning, and the more you apply it, you will learn it like quicker.
Yeah.
So this much of pawn and games is enough.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not gonna kill your brain.
no, that was enough for me to even digest for this day. I'm going to quickly
Yeah.
go to the chat. I've not read
Yes, let's do that. I don't want the chat to get like,
Cemil
what the hell?
OP, Cemil Best. Okay, everybody's just for you right now. Auntie shout out de do. Hi Kunal. Suhani smiles less in chess streams other than other streams. Yeah,
Because it's
because
more like education, you know?
yeah, these are
It's
more
like
like
it's like you're
learning.
going to school. Do you smile every day in school? Probably not.
But that's the thing. I think my cheeks get rest in chess learning streams because I'm legit all the time laughing, and it's so
Oh.
weird. But yeah, I mean, guys, I'm observing, I'm understanding here. So love from
Yeah, I
Hyderabad.
mean it
Suhani is
requires a lot of
fake. I
patience.
just like this comment by Artsy Ladka. He's like, Suhani is fake. Like I am fake. Like
Fake
fake.
OP in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
I
getting
am
used to
no,
it.
I just like that comment. Suhani is fake. मतलब ये सही है. Just play Fall
Also,
Guys.
you know, the other
Guys,
day I
right now
had
we're
10
doing this is a chess class. How can we play Fall Guys in a chess class, guys? We will do
Yeah,
another
guys,
stream
come
for
on.
it. Can I play a
This is
match with you? I am not in a state, guys. I'm learning basics. I
Yeah,
can't
we're
be.
learning right now. We will be playing. It's just that I want to put some more fundamentals before you get to play.
Yes, yeah, we will. We will.
You know, on the Fall Guys stream, I was so close to 10K. I did cross 10K, and then it went down.
What is this, guys? Guys, what is?
I don't know. I
Right.
think it was. I think it was YouTube, which actually had like numbers mixed up, or like too much of following in one instant. You
No,
just
no,
made
no.
up
I
like.
think that's a thing. What people also do is when you tell them something, they instantly go tuck, 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 follow, and then they go and unfollow also. That's people also like that.
Yeah, but it's impossible that like 1,000 people unfollows. They cannot coordinate that.
Oh,
It's
that
not
then
like
that's
5
too
people
much.
unfollow.
Yeah.
I think it's YouTube algorithm. I mean, I
Yeah.
am at like 9,400 now. So
Guys,
that
go
I know.
follow. Okay, I
It's
want
solid
to
now.
address this question by Anirudh. How Jamal prepares for tournament? Because why do I want to address this particular question? Is because we saw you before a tournament.
Yeah,
You're
you
playing
saw me. I
Fall
was playing
Guys.
Fall Guys.
Yeah. So guys, there was Olympiad. His match was there where he's representing the country. He's representing Turkey, and 10 minutes
Yeah.
before his match, his Olympiad match, he
I
was
was not
playing
playing
Fall
Fall Guys 10
Guys.
minutes before. I
You
was playing
were.
10 hours before. No,
You
no, no.
were.
Not 10 minutes.
You had a
10 minutes is
match.
impossible. Yeah, but I played Fall Guys after the match, and I played 10 hours before the match. I will never play Fall Guys 10 minutes before.
But you were playing an hour before because we saw you playing. You were there online. No?
I mean, maybe it was open, but I don't think so. I mean, the thing is, 10 minutes before is like, especially in an online event, you have to set up for the game. Like,
Okay.
there is so many
Yeah, I mean, when I
technicalities. They
say 10
check the
minutes, I didn't
camera.
literally mean 10 minutes, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
so
because it's
we
like,
saw him play
but
Fall Guys before and after the matches. So I want to really know
yeah.
your procedure. Why were you playing Fall Guys, or was it like a thing to like a stress buster, or are you just
Well, I
addicted
mean,
to
if you
Fall
think
Guys?
about it, like, let's say a student is gonna take his or her board exam the next day, right? Like big exam. And can you learn everything in one night? No, impossible. So you have one night, you should make sure that you are relaxed going into the match or the test or whatever you are happening in the future. Like, because or maybe let's say you're like on a, I don't know, I will also ask similar question to you. Let's say you're having a magic show the other day. Do you like practice the same magic show
No.
1,000 times before the
No.
show?
I don't
I'm
think I've
pretty sure
ever
you have
practiced.
expertised it, right?
Yeah.
Right? Like you have expertised it one night before it already. So you have been preparing for it your whole life. Same with my chess. I've been working on chess pretty much my whole life. I don't have to work last night. It's like
Yeah.
if I already didn't do my work, like okay, like what are you doing? You know, it's too late. Like so that's the idea. What I meant generally do one night before a tournament would be what a game would be, just to relax. Maybe watch a movie. If it is like a
I
specific
like the bit when you
opponent,
say sorry, go on, go on.
yeah. If it is like a specific opponent, yes, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna prepare against this. I will check my variations, and that's pretty much it. But if I have not done the work of that opening, it's impossible for me to come up with it in one night. So it's generally a good suggestion to keep working like consistently throughout your life and career rather than just cramming everything into 1 week or 2 weeks.
I like the bit when you said that if you have exams, you wouldn't be studying the last night, because that's so not what students would do. They're definitely studying only the last night.
No, there like I have done it myself as well, but experience shows that it's not the best thing to do to study
Definitely
one
not.
night before until the test hour. Like you can revise one night before, I'm not saying this, but don't like sacrifice upon your sleep and like so stressed, like that's gonna make things potentially worse. If it is something like you have to memorize like one night before, maybe that might work. But most exams are like
That is
logic
so.
related.
I just love how engineer OP is going on in the chat. That's so not how I. At least the students or my stream people, they would just open the book last night and then study whatever and go and give exam. That's how it would
No,
really
that I
work.
am also studying engineering, guys. It's my final year. I mean, like right before our class, I was having a machine learning class. So like I will have a test on machine learning and the project. So like I know the feeling. Like there is a project, you wait until the last minute to start the project. I go through that process as well. It's just not the way it should be done. Like I
Yeah,
do the same
I
thing.
think people know it should not be done that way, but that
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
but we still do it because we all procrastinate. We just have to do
Yeah,
something.
exactly.
But but it will not work like that in chess, because like if you open up a book of chess, you read the whole thing in one night, you're still not gonna be able to play the good game. Like you will just get like destroyed, if I should
Engineer
say.
OP, CBSC OP. Which engineering stream, Jamil?
So I am doing
Software.
computer
Oh
engineering
no, computer.
and I am doing computer science. So both it's like software engineering and computer engineering together.
Nice. Okay, before
Yeah.
we end, should we do a few more tactics, or should we do something or play
Yeah,
a
let's
game
brush it
or
off with tactics.
okay,
Let's
brush it
brush
off.
it off. I mean, you can play a game, but games are generally like, I want you to play slower games. I don't want you to play Blitz, because Blitz will add more pressure to you. Like
Okay.
playing against the clock will add stress. So depending on how much we have time, you can do whatever you want. You can play a 10-minute game. I'm completely fine with that. That's actually fun to watch and to learn. So playing is
You tell
probably
me,
the
should I
best.
do the learning or should I do a 10-minute game? Okay, let's ask Janta.
Probably a 10-minute game is better, if it's
Yeah,
possible.
I look, last time I won. I don't want to lose. I feel bad.
No, no, but the thing is, you will always have
Yeah, I know.
games which you lose and you win. So
Okay, Janta is
that's
definitely
completely
gonna say a game, I'm sure. Chalo, ठीक है. Okay then. Okay, how? Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, let me help you on this.
New
Yeah, you
game.
stay in live chess. Go back to live chess.
Okay. Just click
And
play.
then, yeah, just close, go up on the thing
No,
where it
can I
says
just
last
not do
seven
a new
samurai.
game? Can I just not do a new game?
I don't think it will work like that. You know where it says last seven samurai on the top right?
Yes.
Yeah, just close that. Press X. Huh.
Okay.
And there is play. So here, when you press play, you will
Yeah.
get randomly paired with someone for 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Uh, Discord Summer is also printing it. Okay, noob. Thank you. Fall Guys. Guys, we are not playing Fall Guys in this stream. This is a chess stream. We will play Fall Guys in other streams. Okay. So I just click play right now, correct? Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Looks last time, if you remember, my rating was 3-0 something. I played 3 games, 4
Right.
games after that. I'm at
Yeah,
410.
amazing.
Look,
Okay, you're white.
yeah. 4 card trick with
Make a
Gemini.
move.
I think I've done the 4 card trick with Gemini already. I've done the trick with you, right? The 4 card trick?
Yeah, you did. I failed, yes.
Yeah, we did. We did it with him already. Okay, let me
Okay,
try.
you need to make a move.
Yes, I'm gonna go with standard that I have learned.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Because
I could have
ideally,
taken
you
my
don't want to lose.
queen. I could have taken my queen there.
This is better. You're
I know,
learning correct.
I know, but I just like to play around with that. It's just a cool thing.
Oh, look, look, look. He played the same as what he's copying you. We did
So,
this today.
oh, so I can just kill it. If it copies me further, I'll
Yeah.
get the queen. Let's
Yeah.
see. Please copy, please copy, please copy further. I don't think he will. I will still.
No, you don't want him to copy further. Okay, so he
I could have,
protected his pawn.
but I could have got the knight. No, if he could have copied me. No.
No, now you attack his knight with your pawn. Say go same ideas with the logical pawn.
What is with a logical pawn?
Remember in chess you want to develop your pieces, huh? So you open up your
Oh
pieces
yes, yes,
diagonal.
yes, 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 yes,
In the last lesson we discussed how that diagonal of your king
yes,
can be weak if you
yes,
touch your f pawn.
yes.
So now you are praying that he moves the knight.
I hope he does.
And then okay, he didn't. So now you're on your own. I mean your position is very, very good.
Can I take the? Can I move my knight?
Which one?
This one.
Think about it logically. Let's try.
If I move
So
this
your
knight,
knight
it
is
will kill
under
my
attack.
knight.
Hmm. You have a knight which is under attack. What is
Even
natural thing?
to move my knight.
Where is the question?
That's the question. No, where?
Yeah.
Oh God, this is so. I'm just gonna play. I don't know. I'm killing. My time is gone.
You
Where
should
do
have
I?
just went back.
I should have
Back.
just taken back, right?
Because that knight on e4 was pinned. So you could have just moved
Yeah,
your
why
knight.
did I take it there? I do not know why I took it there. Okay, now
Yeah.
I don't think I should have played this game only.
It's okay, go on.
Oh wait, now I'm like,
It's still fine. It's still fine.
oh wait.
See, you're even pieces. Of course, you should not have went there, but even if you did, whatever, it's fine. You just go on. Okay. Hmm.
Okay, this is so stressful.
Why? You have a good position already. Keep the chess basics in your head all the time.
Thanks, Artsy. Let me think about this first.
Yeah. See, you're playing great. It's just that the first few moves you were stressed. It's like studying before an exam.
Okay, what do I do? What do I do?
Okay, if you don't have anything and your piece is attacked, you just go back or to the side or you go somewhere safe. That's the mindset. Yeah, somewhere safe.
This is safe, isn't?
Yeah, if it's not losing a piece in one move, then you're good.
Yeah.
What you want to avoid generally is see your opponent's threat. If he's attacking a piece of yours, see what you can do. Generally, at this level, you want to move it. If it's attacked, just move it back. Because if you give up a piece for free, that's not good. So far, it's good.
Okay, now I can take the pawn with my rook, then it will take this, and then I can take the rook. But should I do that or not is my question.
So what was our order? We said center, piece development, and then king safety. Is your king safe in the middle of the board?
Oh, I should do this.
Yeah. That's the hardest part in chess. When somebody reminds, you can find the moves.
Yeah.
And of course, I will be reminding while we're playing together. But that's the hard part, basically. Nobody tells you that, oh, your queen is attacked, or your king should be safe.
Yeah.
And that's probably the hardest. Because if you would take that pawn, you would be lost immediately.
Yeah.
So material comes much after. Now you can like
Now
do
I
whatever.
can take the pawn. Yeah, why did it play that?
I mean, I don't know. I cannot explain some moves. It's beyond my understanding.
But okay, if I was black, that's not a good move, right?
I mean, the position is still unclear. Like, okay,
Okay.
it may be clear, but for your games, it's unclear. It's normal. Everything can go wrong and everything can go well at this current position.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to like jinx it by saying, oh, you're playing great, or he's playing bad, or he's playing great.
I'm just trying to make the board bigger. It's going to be a little awkward situation over here. Okay, I'm going to do this later because I don't have time right now. Okay, wait here. What do I do? What do I do?
Adjusting the board on stream.
Yeah. What to do? That's my life now. Okay, this should be good.
Man, so many people joined the Discord. It's crazy.
Guys, join Discord for Cemil and mine also. Discord links are in the description and in the chat. Okay, it just moved there. So, what I can do is think fast, Sahani. It is slow. Can I mean, it can be a very stupid move. Oh, my queen. Okay, I didn't see this. My bad. My queen is in danger.
Good. Before I told you that you realized it.
Yep.
Your queen is attacked.
Yep.
Yeah, great. Checks captures threat.
Yes.
You saw the threat and you gave a check.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your plan after he moves the king? He will move the king. So you
He
need
will.
to be ready with your move.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I've not thought about it yet. I I am thinking to. Oh, okay.
Okay, he didn't move the king. That's unexpected. Now what?
Now I plan to just move this here.
Okay, just do it fast.
Yeah. So even if I get killed,
Whatever
it
you
will
want.
be an exchange.
Okay, if he takes your bishop, with what do you want to take?
With the queen.
Because you have 4 minutes now, so you have to speed. Yeah,
Queen, queen, queen.
good.
Because I can give a check, right? No, I cannot. I don't have defend. I have only two attackers. I need one more. Okay. Look, I'm at least thinking better.
Yeah. If
Like I thought I
you
could do
should, if you
this. I
don't
could take the
stress,
queen to e8 and then, but I cannot because I need
yeah,
one more because even it has king and
exactly.
crook. So I need.
Right.
Okay. Let me think quickly. What it will play? What will it play? And what will I play? Huh?
Okay.
I'm just gonna be fast right now because of the time bit.
Okay. That's a good move.
I don't
That I
think
can accept.
now I don't know if that was really a good move because I moved the. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Let's just see.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like as long as whenever he makes a move, you understand what he's attacking
Yeah,
and you like say take precautions, then you're fine.
I don't think I should have played this, but I'm still gonna play it
That's good.
because it's just fine right now.
Bring your bishop in also.
Yeah, I was gonna take the bishop here.
Okay. Yeah. That's your favorite square.
Yeah,
Put there all the time,
yeah, I just like it.
either by coincidence or by whatever reason. Okay. I like this position. I like what I'm seeing so far. Okay, he's attacking your bishop.
I want to make a move, but I feel it can be stupid also. I don't know. Let's see.
This is fine. I would have expected another move.
Oh, don't say that after I've played it.
No, this is good. You're completely winning. It's just the other one was more winning.
Oh.
It's not bad.
Again, now I'm
Okay.
thinking. Let me think. Okay, wait. I have to quickly calculate this. If I take this here, it kills me with the bishop. With the rook. What do I do then? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. I'm just too worried about the time bit now.
Yeah, but your bishop is attacked.
Oh
You're not
shit!
asking your question.
I
You're not
I I
asking yourself any questions.
I messed up. I think I've lost the game now.
No, no, it's okay. Just play. Just Jumbo Kashmir, as Samay says. Just make random moves
What do I play?
until
I
you
don't know.
just move the rook somewhere. You have two rooks. It can't be any worse. That's fine.
What is
That's a good
Jammu
move.
Kashmir?
It's basically when your opponent has no time left, you make random moves to surprise your opponent and win on time. He named it something he thinks it belongs to him. This has been done for thousands of years already. So it's not something Samay invented. I will be having a disclaimer, guys. Every grandmaster even does this. So
Okay, guys, look, I'm trying very hard. Please like the stream at least.
okay. Just with your rooks, attack his pawns. As simple as that. That's a good move too. That's good. That's fine at least, I should say. Not good, but it's okay. Because your rooks, if you collect all the pawns, remember, pawns can go down the board if it is a free open runner. So if you take the A pawn with your rook on E6, then you can start pushing your pawn on A2.
Okay. No, I was thinking of taking this so that I could also push above this wala pawn and attack the rook. That was I was thinking. No?
Okay. Completely up to you. Because now time is more important than anything.
Oh,
And this is what
damn.
happens when you
Hate this.
expose your pawns. Okay.
I can't function right now. I'm just playing.
Yeah, I know. I see it. It is stressful, I know, but it's just like a different game completely.
Oh God, why is it so stressful that your mind's shut? I didn't want it to kill this.
That's why you should never push your kings like pawn like that. Okay, now it's checkmate in 2.
For whom? For him or me?
For him.
He can checkmate me in 2?
Yeah.
Oh
This is a
shit,
good question
no.
for you actually. How does he do
Oh
it?
yeah, it has rooks. Oh my God.
Of course he has rooks.
No, both the rooks are like right there. Straight down he can attack.
This is what we call cover drive. Or
Arey
straight drive.
yaar, why am I so stupid yaar?
No, you're not stupid. It's just a different thing, like implementing
I
what
just
you
hope he
learned.
also does not know how to play.
And that's what we call wishful thinking. You wish your opponent doesn't know how to checkmate in 2 moves.
I really wish that. I really
Yeah, I
wish
know.
that.
I also wish the same thing. Like even in real games, I'm like, I hope he doesn't see this move. But fortunately, he cannot see like facial expressions or anything. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he missed it. Okay, now you have to avoid the checkmates.
But
So
how
just
do
be a
how
bit.
do I avoid the checkmate also? I do not know.
That I don't know. I cannot help on that.
Arey help no yaar. Why are you being so mean? I really do. It will still bring it
Just
down.
bring your rook back. Bring your rook back. Bring the defenders. Yeah. Stay somewhere.
Oh
It's a
God, this
bit
is
too much.
stressful. This is too stressful. I just hope I win on
Like
time now. That's the worst.
yeah, but if you want to win on time, you should not give your opponent too many ideas. So play
Yeah, okay.
fast and solid. Bring everyone back to
What do I
defend.
do in such situations?
Trade the rooks. Whatever.
Oh, this is too stressful. Why would I
Yeah,
do
that's
this?
good.
No, why
That's
is it
great.
good?
That's fun. Because you just made the move. That's good.
Oh,
You
yaar.
passed it on. Block with your rook. Nice. Pre-move king takes rook. Take your own rook with your king. Okay, blunder.
Why did he play this?
I don't care about why. You just play your move.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine.
Don't ask me why your opponent is making such moves. I have no explanation on both of you.
I just like the bit
Alright,
on
go.
both of you.
More stressful than like watching like I don't know, world championship match.
Oh God, did I just make a blunder?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It will promote itself.
No, it will not cover the first file rank.
Yeah. I'm doing that.
Nice. Bravo.
Oh God. This is so funny for me.
Unbelievable. Too much stress. We will analyze this next stream.
I don't think we should be analyzing this. But
We will analyze it. What he wants to promote. Why are you giving check? Block his pawn. You are on the wrong direction. Come back all the way. Oh man.
It is making me laugh now. I need to focus. I suddenly feel Cemil is like, is this what I've been teaching this girl so far? Can I just kill it?
Oh, you have to.
But it takes away my rook. Oh my god, shit. I wanted
Well, I'm
the...
not responsible for your mistakes.
Oh damn
He's
shit.
giving you a check. Move it up. Yeah. Okay, now you have to play fast. You have 30 seconds. Start playing random moves. Random. Just make another move already. Yeah. The point is running your opponent's time. Attack his pawn. Yeah. Good. Do you know that you can make pre-moves? Like moves before your opponent make a move.
Yeah,
Good.
I know.
Good. Yeah. Take his rook, yaar.
Sorry. Why am I
Alright,
behaving?
move.
Why am I behaving this way? Okay, now I'll take it.
Make moves. You have 8 seconds. Make another move already. Push your pawns. Take his pawn.
Yeah.
Push your king up.
Oh! Oh damn, that was crazy.
I mean, this is as stressful as it gets. Like a 20-minute game normally never lasts 20 minutes, like 10 each. And this is the first time we witnessed
I saw this.
in history. Man. People are like, Cemil is gonna kill her. No, guys. Not killing anybody.
It's like monitor break by Cemil.
Monitor break.
I
Yeah.
suddenly feel people will, Cemil will be like, okay, no. I gave her a lecture and I've been training her for so long and this is what it results in.
Well, at least you won, okay? One way or the other. I don't care. Everything is fair in chess. As long as you win.
Oh god, this is so funny. I think we should do one more just for the sake of the fun.
No, I already had my heart attack dosage today. I think I'm good, honestly. And I'm also feeling hungry, so it's
I
better
can't
to...
tolerate that anymore. Okay, then we are gonna stop over here.
Oh, this was good. Justice for Cemil in the chat, guys. Thank you.
Take his
Oh.
rook, yeah. I just loved that video. But you know what? I did not take his rook. But even he didn't take my rook and he gave me the same position again.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there, okay? Like some things I have no explanations about. So it's just
I am
very hard.
so sorry, Cemil. I know you're like super irritated in your head and I'm just continuously laughing. It's just that I have to control. Sorry, I know I played really well. Really bad.
Really well. No, I mean, this is pretty much how you start, but you will learn eventually. I mean, I'm not like surprised, honestly. I should be honest. I mean, like, if you were like a grandmaster, you would play like a grandmaster. So we're just building the blocks, you know? Everyone starts like this. My classmates in school used to play like this, and I would beat them, and I would still not say anything. So this is how you start it, but hopefully you will learn from the games.
Guys, I still won, guys. And I was trying my best, guys. I'm still learning.
Yeah, you still won. Everything is fair.
Okay, fine, guys. This is the max bejjati I can tolerate. I still tried my best. I'm still learning. I'll get there. You guys are with me in the journey. We'll get there. We'll get there. You wait and watch. I think it's a bad idea. I'm not going to play a game again. I think we're good at doing tactics and stuff.
No, we will play games. It's just that you have to learn some basics, I guess, in some way
Connect 4.
before playing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to... So there's this one game I play a lot and I love playing it. I call it... I don't call it. It's called Connect 4. Which I want to play with you in the next game. In the next stream.
Okay. In the next stream. Yeah. I
Yeah.
need to eat now.
Yes.
But you know that Connect 4 is solved, right?
It's solved, Rani?
Yeah, like
Means,
there is a solution to it.
it's a strategy game. You have to make like 4 coins in one row, and
Yeah,
whoever
but
makes it
people
first.
have memorized the solutions of the game.
Really? How do I
Yeah,
not know that?
there is like an AI code which has the game written all out, which can just finish the game immediately.
Guys, I
So
don't
the
want to
player
play
one
anything with
always
him. Yeah,
wins
I
the
played
game.
21 with him. I lost. I didn't lose, but he
I'll tell you
cracked
that
it.
player one always wins the
He
game
just
with
he. J-
correct play.
no, not that's not true. That's not true.
That is okay. I'll play correct with white or
Yeah,
like with
I'm
the
not
first.
playing Connect 4 with him. Guys, my confidence is super. So, you know what I did, Jamil? Everybody was like, I play chess really bad and all that shit. So, I started playing Connect 4 with people. I would get people on stream, play chess with Connect 4 with me. So, I like 12, 13 people all lost. In the end, I lost one game. But then, and I was
Hmm.
so super confident. I was like, I'm going to play this game and let anybody play chess. And suddenly now you're telling me that if you win, I'm going to be very upset.
No, but I took like a class on artificial intelligence, and this was like one of the first things we learned that the game is solved. Like it's something you have to learn while like it is solved. And not I'm not saying a human knows everything, but like chess is not solved, or like
Yeah.
Go. I don't know about Go, but like this game is solved. That's what I mean,
So basically, we
basically.
won't do
I don't
Connect.
know the answer,
We will not do
but if I
Connect for
sit down,
streaming. We'll do Connect for personally. So you can tell me the cheat codes, whatever.
oh okay. I mean there is a website for it. Yeah, sure.
He's so sweet. Okay.
There is a website for it. So you can be like, yeah, I'll beat every one of you 100% on whenever Connect 4 game. And you just make the moves.
Anyway, wow, we're gonna do all of that shit. But thank you so much, Jamal, and all the
Yeah,
best
thank you
for
so
the
much.
Olympiad. We'll be watching, and we'll plan our next
Thank
stream
you.
soon. Thank you so much for the entire thing. I'm super sorry for the game I played in the end, but I won, which is great.
Well, as long as you win, you
Yeah.
win. You're good. No problem.
Chalo. Thank you so much, and thank you
All right, thank
everybody
you
who
so much.
joined us today. I may have missed super chats today. I'm sorry for that, but I'm gonna go and read them personally. Thank you so much for joining, all of you. Um, enjoy yourself. Thanks, Jamal. Bye.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
All the best.
Okay.
Have fun, guys. Good night.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah.